Rest of Europe as well. Six Music Sinead Garvin had the chat with Ed, and he started off by talking about the two new tracks they're releasing, Staircase and one called The Daily Mail.
Staircase is a track that we sort of jammed and worked up for the recording of King of Limbs, but never got beyond sort of a rough demo stroke jam. Daily Mail is a track that we've had kicking around for a while. We did it live. There's something about the lyric that's actually incredibly poignant, although Tom wrote these lyrics about 6 years ago.
Feed you to the hounds, to the Daily Mail.
But there's quite a bit of what's going on at the moment in the world, all the small themes of life. I think it's one of those things when you appropriate a title from something that's well known and, you know, you have a certain association with that word, it draws you into the song and takes you off somewhere else.
Were you guys keen to release something sort of not too long after King of Limbs?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that one thing that always frustrated us in the early days was that you would put an album out and then it would be at least a year and a half before anyone would hear new material, and I think that's always been a huge frustration. So to be able to have an album out at the beginning of the year and to have new tracks out by the end of the year that people can hear, and particularly as we're going out on tour next year, is always a good thing for us.
So you mentioned touring next year, and obviously you've announced US dates, European dates. When are we going to hear about UK dates?
I've no idea. I know there are some UK dates, but I don't know when you're going to hear about them, and I've got into trouble before about saying when dates are for.
Will they include any festival dates?
No. I don't think there are. I'm trying to think. No, I think the thing is what we wanted to do on this tour was we haven't played indoors for a while. And I think King of Limbs lends itself to a really good sound because it's quite precise and quite detailed. So outdoor festivals probably aren't the ideal venues for that.
You made a pig's ear, you made a mistake.
So are you planning on releasing any more music then, sort of next year, or are you just concentrating on the touring?
You know, I don't know. I mean, we haven't got any more stuff left over. We're rehearsing at the moment, and we're rehearsing new songs because we want the tour to be creative. So if that means at the end of the year we might have nipped into the studio for a couple of weeks and done an EP or something like that, or 4 tracks recorded, then, you know, it could be. But the thing is to keep it as fluid and as flexible as possible. We're excited about being indoors, not being at the mercy of the weather and British summertime and stuff like that. It's that classic thing that as a band in our situation that sometimes we never know how many people want to come and see us, and you have to do what feels right instinctively, and Arena feels sort of appropriate this time for some bizarre reason, I don't know why.